Vehicle controls. This guide to vehicle controls will help you appreciate some unique features of your new vehicle. To better understand these features, consult your owner's manual. Heater and air conditioning features. This is the climate control panel for adjusting airflow, fan speed, temperature, air conditioning, defrosting or defogging, and air intake. This fan speed control dial regulates fan speed at various headings. Turn it to the left for slower speed, to the right for higher speed. Press the AC button to turn the air conditioning on. An indicator light will illuminate. Press again to turn off. This is the temperature control dial. Turn it to the left for cold air, to the right for hot air. This is the airflow control dial, which allows you to select airflow outlets. Refer to the pictograms for the various airflow combinations. Air will flow from center and side vents, from center, side, and foot vents, mainly from foot vents, from the defroster and foot vents, and mainly from the defroster vents. Note, in hot or humid conditions, a visible mist may be seen coming from the vents. This is not a malfunction. To defrost or defog front and side windows, turn the airflow control dial to the defrost position. The AC comes on automatically. This helps dehumidify the cabin. Now turn the temperature control to a setting that will best meet weather conditions. You should also use the manual fan control. To defrost or defog the rear window, press the rear window defroster switch. After defrosting, press to turn off. It turns itself off automatically in about 15 minutes. Press the air recirculation button to circulate air inside your vehicle. This helps AC efficiency and blocks outside odors from entering. Please be aware that if the airflow control dial is on defrost, the air recirculation feature will not activate. Allowing outside air in helps the defrost-defog process. Fuel gauge, fuel filler lid, and cap. Located behind the steering wheel, this gauge indicates the approximate fuel level in the tank. This light comes on when the fuel level is getting low. When it lights up, be sure to refuel as soon as it is convenient. You'll see an arrow to the left or right of the fuel pump icon. This indicates on which side of your vehicle the fuel filler is located. The fuel filler door release is located here, on the driver's side floor. To open the fuel filler door, push the release. To lock, close the fuel filler door securely. The fuel filler cap is a ratcheting type. Turn the cap counterclockwise to remove. Put the fuel filler cap on the cap holder while you are fueling. After fueling, turn the cap clockwise until ratcheting clicks are heard, indicating that the cap is locked in place. Then close the fuel filler door securely. Windshield wiper and washer controls. This lever is used to control all windshield wiper and washer functions. To operate your windshield wipers and washers, your ignition switch must be in the on position. For intermittent wiper control, push the lever to the first stop. The time delay of the wiper sweep is adjusted by turning this ring. The narrow markings indicate a short delay. The delay gets longer as you turn the ring downward toward the wider markings. The wipers will operate on continuous low speed by pushing the lever down to low, the second stop. Push down again to high, the third stop, for continuous high-speed operation. In conditions of mist or light rain, push the lever up to mist and you will get a one-sweep operation of the wipers. To clean the windshield, pull the lever toward you. Washer fluid will spray and the wipers will automatically sweep several times and stop. Instrument brightness control. This control, next to your speedometer, adjusts your instrument brightness. It only operates when the headlights and/or the parking lights are on. Turn it to adjust the brightness of your instrument panel lighting to the desired level. This same control operates as the change button for the trip odometer. Push it to move through accumulated mileage for up to 2 different trips. Press once for trip A, again for B. Press and hold the button for more than 1 second to reset. Cruise controls, if so equipped. Cruise controls enable you to set a desired safe speed between 25 and 89 miles per hour and remain there until you wish to slow down, accelerate, or stop. Simply press the on-off switch on the steering wheel. The cruise indicator light will turn on. Accelerate till you reach the desired speed. Then push down on the Coast Set switch and release it. You'll see the set indicator light come on. Your vehicle will operate automatically at the speed you've set. If you need to pass another vehicle, press the accelerator pedal. Once you've safely passed, simply release the accelerator and your vehicle will return to the previously set speed. To reset to a faster cruising speed, press up and hold the Accelerate Resume switch. Release at your desired cruising speed. If you push and quickly release this switch, each push will increase your set speed by about 1 mile per hour. To reset at a slower cruising speed, push down and hold the Coast Set switch. Release when you've reached the desired slower speed. To cancel cruise control, simply press cancel or tap your brake pedal. The set indicator light will turn off. To resume cruising at your last set speed, press up on the Accelerate Resume switch. The set light will turn on again. To turn cruise control off completely, press the on-off switch. Headlights and exterior lights. Using this control, you can turn on your exterior lights by rotating it to the first position. Move it to the next position to turn on your headlights. To turn on your high beam headlights, push this lever forward. You'll see a blue indicator light go on. Pull it toward you to select low beam. Pull and release to flash your headlights. When turning, move the lever upward to signal a right turn, down to signal a left. When you've made the turn, the signal cancels. To signal a lane change, push this lever lightly up or down, not as far as for a complete turn. If your vehicle is equipped with fog lights, your headlights must be on and low beam selected. Then rotate the switch to this position and your fog lights will come on. Turn the switch to off to return to low beam. Hood release. To open the hood, pull this hood release handle located below the driver's side instrument panel. The hood will spring up slightly. Outside the vehicle, push this lever at the front of the hood to the side as shown. Insert the support rod into the slot on the underside of the hood. When closing the hood, lower it slowly and look to see that it is latched firmly. Trunk release. Your trunk unlocks when you unlock all doors. You will use the power door lock switch, your key, or your remote keyless entry system, if so equipped. You will then push up on the opener switch, located just under this trim panel, while pulling up on the trunk lid, and it will open. You may open your trunk lid with this switch. It is located on the driver's side floor. Simply pull up to open the trunk without leaving the vehicle. Outside mirror control switch, if so equipped. This switch will only operate when the ignition is turned to ACC or on. To make adjustments to the outside mirrors, move this small switch to the left or right to choose the driver's or passenger side mirror. Then press up or down or side to side to get the proper view. When you have the mirrors positioned properly, put the switch on its center neutral position. You'll thus avoid accidentally changing the mirror positions. Continuously variable transmission or CVT, if so equipped. This advanced transmission elevates the entire driving experience. Its single flexible belt creates a virtual gearless transmission with no conventional fixed ratios. Whereas a typical automatic has 4 or 5 fixed gears, CVT has an infinite number. This eliminates the jolt of conventional shifting and hunting for the right gear when driving up a hill. CVT adjusts output to keep the engine in the most efficient RPM range. This means greater fuel efficiency and instant acceleration. Another way to improve engine braking is to turn off the overdrive feature of your CVT. Push this overdrive off button on the shift lever to turn overdrive off. An indicator light will turn on. Push again to return to overdrive. There may be driving situations where you wish to shift manually. To change to manual mode, press the Manual Shift Mode button where you can select one of 6 ranges, up or down, one by one. Once chosen, the Manual Shift Mode will display on the position indicator. When you switch to M, the transmission will automatically choose a range closest to your vehicle's current speed. To shift to a lower gear, pull the B pedal on the steering wheel towards you. To shift up to a higher gear, pull the C pedal on the steering wheel towards you. To return to normal driving mode, press the Manual Shift Mode button A. Each time the engine is started, your transmission will default to overdrive. It can only be turned off from the drive position. Audio systems. Your Sentra comes with one of 3 audio systems, 2 of which have very similar controls. We'll cover the 2 similar systems first and highlight the 3rd system last. Press the button in the center of this control to turn the power on. Turn the outside ring to adjust volume. Your radio will play FM and AM stations and, if so equipped, will tune in satellite radio. Any of these can be chosen by pressing the radio button in sequence. You'll see your choice on the display. To manually tune your radio, press the left or right arrow on the Tune button, allowing station navigation. Holding down this button will quickly move through the stations. If you are playing a CD, press and hold this button to fast forward or rewind the CD. If playing an MP3 CD, press this button once to skip folders. To tune and stop at the next broadcast station, press the seek button left or right for less than 1.5 seconds. If playing a CD, press this button to skip from one track to another. Press the right arrow to advance to the next track. Press the left arrow and the current track will restart. Press several times to skip forward or backward several tracks. To quickly scan through radio broadcast stations, press the Scan button. The tuner will seek out and stop at each broadcast station for 5 seconds. When you reach a station you want to listen to, press again to stop scanning. Pressing the Scan button while playing CDs will play the first 10 seconds of each track on the CD. Pressing again during the 10 seconds will stop the scan and that track will play in its entirety. You can set up to 18 stations using the preset ABC button. Press once and store up to 6 radio stations on preset A. Press again to store 6 more stations each on the B and C presets. You can store any combination of AM, FM, and, if so equipped, satellite radio presets. To store a radio station after selecting A, B, or C preset, tune to the desired station. Press and hold the desired station button 1 through 6 for at least 2 seconds. You will hear a beep indicating that station is set in memory. To play a stored preset, select the memory bank where it was stored, then press the Station Select button. To load a CD, the ignition must be at ACC or on. To load just one CD in 6-disc changer models, press the Load button for less than 1.5 seconds. Then press a Select button, 1 through 6. Carefully insert the disc into the slot with label side up. The CD will automatically be pulled into the slot and start to play. With your 6-disc changer, you can load up to 6 CDs for playback. Press and hold the Load button for more than 1.5 seconds. You'll see the slot numbers 1 through 6 light up on the display as the CDs finish loading. If loading fewer than 6 CDs, press the Load button once you have inserted the last CD, and the system will now be ready to play. While playing the radio, if you want to change to CD play, press the CD auxiliary button. The current disc will start to play. To eject a single CD, first press the CD eject button for less than 1.5 seconds. Then press the select button 1 through 6 for the desired disc. If not removed within 15 seconds, that disc will reload. To eject all discs, press the eject button for longer than 1.5 seconds. The discs will eject one by one. To load a CD into a single disc player, simply insert the disc into the slot. The CD will automatically be pulled in and start to play. To eject a compact disc, press the CD eject button. If so equipped, the pause mute button will mute or pause any audio that is currently playing. Press again to resume sound. To change audio settings, press the audio button to adjust bass, treble, balance, fade, speed-sensitive volume or SSV, and beep on-off. You simply press the audio button repeatedly until the effect you want to adjust appears in the display. Then press the tune button left or right to adjust to the desired level. The clock display button on your player will show text information about CDs, MP3s, and satellite radio, if so equipped. If the text information is too long to be fully displayed on screen, press the clock display button and the remaining text can be scrolled through. Press the mix repeat button while a CD is being played to change the play pattern among random, repeat, and normal play of discs and their tracks. This feature also works to randomize or repeat tracks, discs, and folders when MP3 discs are played. There is an auxiliary input jack and auxiliary button located on the front of your audio system. The jack accepts any standard analog input device, such as a cassette tape player, CD player, MP3 player, or laptop computer. After plugging in a device, press the CD auxiliary button to begin play. To adjust your clock, press and hold the clock display button for more than 1.5 seconds. You will use the tune button to adjust the hours. Then press the clock display button again and the minutes will start flashing. Now use the tune button to adjust the minutes. Press the clock display button a final time to set and exit. If your vehicle is equipped with this audio system, the buttons may be arranged differently, but the functions are the same. Consult your owner's manual for specific instructions for your audio system. Steering wheel audio control switches, if so equipped. If your system is equipped with this feature, press mode to turn the audio system on. Once on, pressing mode repeatedly will cycle through presets A, B, and C, as well as CD mode and satellite radio, if so equipped, in that order. You can change to a different preset radio station by pressing up or down on the tuning switch for less than 1.5 seconds. While playing a CD, pressing the tuning switch up or down for less than 1.5 seconds will back up a track or skip to the next track. If you press up or down on the tuning switch for more than 1.5 seconds, you will seek out the next or the previous broadcast station or change to a new CD. Pressing the volume control switch down will turn your audio volume down. Pressing up will turn it up. This button is functional only if your Sentra is equipped with the Bluetooth hands-free phone system. Learn more about Bluetooth in the convenience section of this DVD. Control panel display, if so equipped. Your new Sentra is equipped with a control panel display that monitors a host of vehicle functions. The Trip Info button will display information about your vehicle. Press this button to enter screens and check on such items as distance to empty, average speed, fuel economy, trip time, and audio or off. The Trip Info button also allows you to select an item or perform an action once you've chosen it. To adjust your clock, press and hold the clock display button for more than 1.5 seconds. You will use the Seek or Tune button to adjust the hours. Then press the clock display button again and the minutes will start flashing. Now use the Seek or Tune button to adjust the minutes. Press the clock display button again to set and exit.